Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Volibear, and we're going to be facing off against the Volibear from the Titans of Runeterra campaign. I have been trying this run out with Nautilus, and I've been having a grand total of 0 success so far, so I'm changing things up. Theoretically, Volibear should really benefit from the fact that all of our cards get set 3 cost. So let's hope that I'm not wrong. Our Volibear is only at 4 stars, so it might be a little bit of a problem that I don't have him at 5 stars, but I'm counting on the fact that Volibear is just a strong champion overall, so hopefully that will carry us through the adventure. Avalanche deals 2 to everything. So 4 to everything, I mean. Let's drop down the Babbling Yard. It strikes there. Icevale Archer will allow for a clean kill on it. We get 2 Sigils of the Storm, which reduce the cost of our Volibear. Our Volibears are massive. They're board clears on their own, basically. So do I pull the trigger on the Volibear? Yeah, sure, I'll pull the trigger on the Volibear. Volibear is leveled up, actually. Lucky me. I'm almost immediate level up on Volibear. Can I kill the opponent here? No, we can't. We're almost there though. Unscarred River, Frostbite, Omen Hawk. Well, let's get rid of that Omen Hawk. Now I have a bit more damage on board, except he is frostbiting my Volibear. Unfortunate. So the opponent will get to survive for an additional turn before I do manage to kill him. I went ahead and picked the power for lighting the way because I thought it might actually be good to have the extra mana in order to weave spells in between unit summons. But as it turns out, the opponent didn't really do a lot of stuff that forced us to cast the spells in our hand. So completely useless this game. That doesn't mean it won't be useful later though. The extra mana is going to be fine no matter what, right? It should allow me to go for an additional spell cast every turn at least. Let's hope that I pick up a Titanic champion. I'm going to try to find all of the largest units possible. Solani. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the Solani, sure. Worst case scenario is a 3 mana large unit. Poro King, Jinx, Heimerdinger. All of these are not tempting at all. Poro Stories at least allows me to discover or to manifest more Titanic allies though. Same thing with the Thermogenic Beam though. Can I even level up the Poro King? Mighty Poro. Mighty Poro is 1. 3 Poros from the Poro Stories. Nah, I won't be able to level up the Poro King. Poro King isn't even Titanic himself. Let's reroll. Vandal, Lux, something else. Trundle's Titanic. That thing's Titanic. Trollchant is meh. I suppose I'll pick up the Trundle. Unscarred River, Stargazer. Let's go for the Unscarred River. With the amount of units, or with the amount of removal this deck has access to, I seriously doubt the opponent's going to be able to stick a board. I'm going to pass the turn, see what the opponent does. Fine. Let's go ahead and Zolani, Troll Ravager, Avalanche. Avalanche plus 4, not good enough. Let's Troll Ravager. Let's attack like so. The idea is to set up a kill with either the Volibear or the Zolani next turn. Okay, the Volibear just clears the opponent's entire board. And I get to play Zolani as well. All he needs to do is play something that's a little bit on the weaker side, like that. Okay. It just doesn't do anything. You know what's going to happen in that case, opponent? I'm just going to kill you. Or I'm going to kill your unit. And I also deal a little bit of damage to the opponent's Nexus in the process. Starkaz. It's fine. I'm saving up the Icefell Archer for something big. Sure. That unit's good enough. And I suppose I'll trade the Icefell Archer in for one card. Trundle? Trundle's good. And then I'll drop down the Ice Pillar to level up the Trundle. And then next turn, what? I'm going to do this, attack like so, and then here as well. I can do this too. Oh, the opponent doesn't die. Unfortunate. But I do get very close to killing the opponent. Actually, the opponent does die. Because... no, it actually doesn't. Or maybe it does. Even if the opponent blocks, this is lethal, right? Yeah, I think even if the opponent blocks, this is lethal. Yep. Nice. And even if it wasn't lethal, I had a Volibear in the back pocket. So Volibear's summon effect would have, or play effect would have killed the opponent. Okay, we're making very good progress. Let's hope the shop has some good pickups for me. Usgar the Ancient, Eternal Gladiator, Darkin Halberd. You know what? The Eternal Gladiator is very tempting. So I'm going to pick it up. Let's go for the shop. Zolani Aspects Bane. So I can add the transformed version of Zolani to my deck, as well as keep the untransformed version as well in the deck. too. It's funny, but I don't know if it's good enough. I'm going to pick up the extra power though. If only I got stuff that had card draw. Infinite Mind Splitter has card draw. It's not the best card draw, but it's something. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. Champion item chest, item chest. I'll go for the champion item chest. And like Nautilus, I actually do want more copies of my champion in the deck. More Volibears means more triple strikes. I'm going to toss the Unscarred River back, keep everything else, and actually go Invocation of Thunder into something. Twice, in fact. Let's Frostbite that. See what the opponent does. You know what? That's the perfect board to clear with Volibear. With a single summon, I've just dealt 15 damage to 3 units. Definitely weak. Do I even want to attack? I'm going to attack. The opponent has no way to play anything else. So let's attack like so. Draw a card. Deal a bunch of damage to the opponent's face. I also take advantage of the raiding party to buff up my units. That's nothing. I can even refill my mana, so I can play even more units. Anything else you want to do? Ah, you're actually going ahead and killing my Ice Pillar. That's a bummer. Well, it's not like I'm screwed. Wait, why didn't that strike? When you summon the Titanic ally... Oh, she was not Titanic. That makes sense. Titanic is only if it has 8 or more attack, power, or health, or cost. That's why it didn't work. Definitely my bad. Forgot about that. But it's fine, we won either anyway, so everything's okay. Now for... Oh, Mega T is definitely not something I want to pass up, but Field Rush is so good as well. Summon 2 different random champions from our hand on and deck for their stats up to 10-10. I'm going to pick up the Mega T just because with the Field Rush I don't get the benefits from playing Volibear. Double time watch, yeah, sure. I'm not going to use my reroll there. I'm going to hold it off for later. Definitely cutting the Unscarred River because it's actually more expensive than all of my other cards. I'm paying 1 mana tax on that card every time I want to play it, so it's not good. That very good hand. Go to Valhyr's Prophet. Yeah, sure. Just to see what the opponent does. That's 1 sheep. Do it. Play all the chips. didn't play all the chips, but I know he has them in hand. I just know it. You know what? Let's drop down the Trundle as well. I was wondering if I should or shouldn't. I ended up choosing to do it. There. That's a pretty good first turn. Your go, opponent.
Let us turn this tundra red.
The opponent drops another Malphite down. Stuns my Volibear. Let's say okay, because I have options. I can go Troll Ravager to deal damage to his Volibear. Let's go for the Infinite Mind Splitter. Okay. If only my Volibear wasn't stunned, I would have blocked with Trundle just for the sake of killing the opponents immediately. But I guess if that's the case, then I'll just wait one turn. And the opponent's dead. Unless double stunning my Volibear. He saves himself by just a tiny bit. Lucky him. You know what? I can actually kill the opponent here. It involves going ahead and murdering my own Trundle. But it's fine. There. No time wasted in giving the opponent an extra turn. Damn. The difference between this run and the Nautilus one is like night and day. The encounters are significantly easier when you have actual board presence going on. Definitely picking up the quick strike blade on volley. It strikes as soon as it's summoned in my sights. Reset, natural selection. Let's reroll once. Domination. Round start rally. Definitely better than the other options, so I'm picking it up. Healer. What card would I want to cut from my deck? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe Invocation? No, Invocation of Thunder is fine. Maybe the Troll Chant. Yeah, it might be it. It might be the Troll Chant, the card I want to cut. But we'll see what the Messenger encounter has in store for us. And then I'll go from there. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Invocation of Thunder, Tarkas the Tribeless, Troll Chant. I can go Invocation of Thunder, give the opponent an opportunity to do something, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, opponent, play another unit. Oh, he actually has more than 3 units on board. That's quite unexpected. Is he going to block this? No, he doesn't. He isn't going to block this. Should have figured. 16 damage, damn. That's a lot of damage just for my one Volibear. Well, you know, this is actually probably the thing that ends up killing him, because now I get to strike yet again with Volibear for 15 damage. Then I'm going to drop on the Tarkas and strike for an additional 15 damage with Volibear. I might have almost no cards in hand, but the opponent has lost about 60% of his health, maybe 80 at this point. And I get to attack here. Let's see what he does. Deal 4, deal 16. Okay, that's good. I was hoping I would get something large with that play, and I got it. And the opponent dies. As it turns out, that was pretty easy. What was the card that I was planning to cut again? I think it was the Troll Chant. Just because I don't consistently get cards like that, ones that heavily benefit my deck. Dragon Leather, Solani Aspects Bane, Wording Stone. Let's go for Dragon Leather on the Infinite Mind Splitter, sure. Item Chest, Healer. The card I would cut in that case would be Avalanche, maybe? Avalanche not doing much of anything. It's not even a decent board clear as it is, so let's cut it. Colossal Hammer, Round the Magma Serpent, Warding Charm, Shared Mana Flow. Do I want to give my opponents an extra mana crystal? I don't know. I don't think I do. But maybe I do. Maybe I benefit more from the extra mana than they do. I'm going to do it. Let's hope this doesn't come back to screw me later. Wrath Colossus. Sure. Might give us another Volibear. So let's go for it. The reward for this encounter might give us another good item on Volibear. So let's go for it. I am actually going to keep everything but the Troll Chant. I have a pretty decent hand right now. Okay. So that thing has to go right away, so Mega Tier is. Let's see what the opponent does. Okay, I'm going to pass, see what the opponent does. That's a different weapon. Anything else you want to do, opponent? That's what I figured. Now let's drop down the Volibear, strike right away. I waste one strike from the Volibear, but it's fine because I'm dealing 15 to the opponent's Nexus right away. And I also fully intend to use the Icefield Archer just for the sake of drawing one card. The opponent has more cards in hand than I do. At the very least, this makes it so we're sort of even. I'm only one card behind, 2 cards behind. 2 of them being equipments that are not even that great. Let's get rid of that thing right away. Anything else you want to do, opponent? That's frightening, but I have options. Namely, Infinite Mind Splitter just to kill that thing right away and draw one. Really? Well, fortunately, I'm going ahead and clearing our entire board, so you don't even have to worry about needing to block opponent, you're just dead. Damn. What an overkill from my part. We're already at the Volibear encounter, and it doesn't even feel like I was struggling all that much. Compared with Nautilus, this is a breeze. Thirsty, Great Beyond, Wrath Colossus. Let's go for the Great Beyond, sure. It's another large unit. Num summon draw. Yep, taking that. Because I don't feel like I have enough card draw. And honestly, I'm fine with keeping all of my units. Maybe I should toss the Tarkas just because it's the smallest one out of all of them. Valhyr's Prophet at the very least gives us a chump blocker, but it does mess up with our Babbling Bjerg. And unlike the Icefell Archer, it doesn't replace itself. Yeah, sure, I'll cut the Valhyr's Prophet then. I talked myself into it. Now, for Volibear against Volibear. Honestly, what do I have to play around? I actually have to play around quite a few things. The opponent's going to have that thing, the Clash of Titans. That's the main one I have to play around. So maybe I should wait out something from the opponent. Yep, that's fine. If he plays a second unit, yep, there it is. Okay, he just high rolled into the exact unit that would protect his board in case things went south for him. Well, this thing is stunning there, so let's stun that one and that one. And I suppose I'll play the Mega T. And I'll pass, just because that means all of those will be stunned. And the Volibear gets transformed into a mini T. Okay, is that it? Is that it for the opponent? I'm fully waiting him for do something else. Yeah, that's what I figured. Now this is good actually, because that means I get full value from the Volibear. And that's 2 Volibears down from the opponent. And the 1 Clash of Titans. That's Stormbringer, clears all of my board. But by this point, does it really matter? I can actually go Volibear into dealing 15, or an additional 15 I mean. Plus the effect of the Relentless Storms. And I can go Troll Ravager, Zolani, and then the opponent goes down to 8. I wasted most of my hand without proccing the strike effects, but I think it's fine because the next turn I just swing for a game. Actually, no, never mind. Forgot about that part. I forgot the opponent's going to have those. So instead I have to do this, just as a safety precaution, I think. Oh, and the opponent has nothing. That was incredibly simple. Oh well. I still needed to beat this run somehow, just so I could unlock the next one. If it wasn't going to be with Nautilus, then it had to be with a Freljord champion. So I went and chose the easiest one out of all of them. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.